Oh, one of the Oak Ridge boys passed away today, so Jackson's coming back with Elvira. He's singing it back there, too.
He's got a pretty good voice back there.
It was not terrible. Among the terrible things that Jackson has contributed to the radio show so far in his brief existence with us, that was not among them. One of the most terrible segments that we do is college football trivia, because it is a deeply embarrassing moment for me each and every summer when we do it, and nobody delights in my embarrassment more than Lucas, except for Josh Pate.
Except. So I got two questions. Number one, am I on camera anywhere? Is there a camera? Okay, I'm talking to this.
You're in a new spot. It's okay.
I have not made eye contact with Buck Reising yet, because we were about to roast this marshmallow. Because what happened last year was, I don't throw around the word tragedy lightly. It was a tragedy. You bat 500.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something else.
No, we got to be extra careful about that. But in a game that we built to destroy you, you survived.
Yes,
and survival for you is the goal.
It was only by the grace of the end. I mean, you guys softballed it with me. You took it pretty easy on me, because Lucas came out swinging with who was the first team to win the BCS National Championship in 1998, and I couldn't do it because it's not my national championship.
My expectations of you were incredibly low last season.
Yes. So I love low bars because I can exceed a low bar at any given point. Today, I feel like this is a different game.
Then the next year, we take the bar and we just beat you with it.
Yeah.
And that's the next segment. So please, folks, if you're in the parking lot already, the meeting can wait another 20 minutes, because this will be fun.
All right. Start the game, I guess.
All right.
Good morning and welcome into the annual tradition, unlike any other, college football trivia with guest host Josh Pate. The game designed to make Buck Reising look like a fool, eventually ending in his ousting from this great radio station. Joshua Pate, how do you think Buck will follow up his impressive debut in this game? How do you predict the sequel performance will go?
I think last year was essentially the Thelma and Louise portion, where they hold hands and go off the cliff, but you don't see the crash, and it was all glory. He is about to crater at the bottom of this ravine. I've looked over some of these questions. It is a minefield, the likes of which even an advanced college football mind would struggle to navigate. So this guy is about to completely implode in on himself like a dying star. That's my prediction. Back to you, Lucas.
So last year, Buck bat about 500, a little bit over 500, which was far better than any of us anticipated. Here's how the game is played. Josh and I will alternate with questions. We have a couple of listener questions sprinkled in. The best listener question submission will receive a free Feed Your Flock pack from Hattie B's, our fantastic sponsor, the best hot chicken in Nashville. You can tweet at Buck Reising for the question, or you can DM me at Lucas Panzica to submit your trivia question. By the way, in between these questions, in certain moments, we're going to throw college football players at you that have transferred. You have to tell us their new destination. Jackson will do the honors to just toss some players at you. It is going to count towards your score. So, Josh, if you would please get us underway with the first question.
All right, Lucas, let's roll with one that I think we could agree is pretty moderate in difficulty. I mean, even a casual should get this one. 3 current head coaches in the SEC played their college football for their current SEC team. Name all 3 coaches and tell me where they played.
3 college football coaches in the SEC played at the team that they're currently coaching now.
It doesn't have to be the team they're currently coaching. They
played college football in the SEC. Okay.
For teams that are currently in the SEC.
Okay. Kirby Smart played at Alabama?
Georgia, but
okay.
We just asked you to name the coaches.
I get that one. No, he tried to bog me down with I'm overthinking now. Okay, Kirby Smart. I'm trying to think of coaches who even remotely look athletic at this point.
I wouldn't go that route. They don't necessarily have to look athletic now.
Sam Pittman. Did not play college football in the SEC?
You really took that one to the extreme when I threw you the hint, huh?
Yeah.
I just went body type at that point.
Pittsburgh State.
Okay. So I've already lost.
Okay, I'll give you 2 more shots to name a current SEC head coach who played for a school.
Oh, Josh Heupel.
Jesus. Okay. All right.
I forgot about Oklahoma being in the SEC.
All right.
Relax.
You get one more.
Calm down. I am going to say that Steve Sarkisian didn't play in the SEC.
Quite the opposite, Buck. BYU. So, no.
That is quite literally the opposite.
The head coach you're missing is residing right here in Nashville, Tennessee.
Clark Lee.
He can see the studio out his window as we speak.
Yeah, he's probably cursing us on a regular basis for how little. To be honest, I forgot Vanderbilt was in the SEC too.
Hey, Buck.
Hey.
Where did former Alabama DB Caleb Downs transfer to this offseason?
Oregon?
Ohio State.
Okay. This is not going to go well.
I literally brought this up the other day.
I don't listen to you.
If I could insert, you said previously, I lost this one. We prefer just loser. I'm a loser is what we prefer.
You're not getting that from me.
Moving forward, rules are rules.
You already called me a dying star, which touched a little too close to home for me. So I'm already a little defensive. You can't have them both. You can't call me a dying star and then also get me to say into a microphone that I'm the L word. I won't do it.
The L word. This former Titans wide receiver also holds the college football record for most career receiving yards and most career 100-yard games. Who is it?
Not a current Titans wide receiver.
Former Titans wide receiver.
Oh, my God. Can I get... Is it in the last decade?
Shrugging my shoulders.
How many SEC wide receivers have played for the Tennessee Titans?
Did I say it's an SEC wide receiver?
You
no,
did not.
I'm in the SEC mode now. All right, read me the question again.
This former Titans wide receiver also holds the college football record for most career receiving yards and most career 100-yard games as a receiver.
Derek Mason?
Corey Davis.
No.
Sure does. Sure does.
Western or Central Michigan?
Western Michigan. 5,278 career receiving yards, 27 career 100-yard games at Western Michigan.
See, the chat guessed Julio Jones, which I was going to go like Kendall Wright or something like that. I'm trying to think real off the wall. All right, Corey Davis, good for CD. Next.
The USC Trojans begin their Big Ten era exactly 20 years after their last national championship. You will receive full credit for the answer if you can tell me who USC beat in that championship game or who their quarterback was.
Leinart.
All right.
Woohoo!
I wanted to say that they beat Texas, but I don't think that's right.
No.
Texas won.
Texas won in the 06 championship.
Who
game.
did they beat?
Josh, do you remember?
Who USC beat in the 04 national championship game was... Hold on. 05 was the Texas USC game.
05 season, yeah. You're
05
right.
season.
Yes.
You don't even know the answers
No.
to your
I'm
own
saying,
damn questions?
I'm saying 03 LSU won it, and then USC got the AP. 04, they beat Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
They blew Oklahoma out.
That's
the
right.
year Auburn got boxed out.
Yes, for undefeated SEC champion Auburn. Didn't get a
Salty.
chance.
I'm sure they handled that very, very well.
They don't talk about that one much anymore.
How about that? All right, so is that the first one I've gotten?
That's the first one you've gotten. You are.
Give me a ding at least. Let me celebrate around here.
You are 1-3. Jackson?
Hey, Buck. Where did former Arkansas running back Rocket Sanders transfer to this offseason?
Oh, we had him on the show. Where did Rocket Sanders go?
He came on to talk mayonnaise, I believe.
He did. That was a weird interview. I don't know why we did that.
He was slinging mayonnaise.
Respectfully. I don't know why we did that interview. Is he at Michigan State?
Thank you, Jackson.
That was a very delayed buzzer.
Rocket Sanders plays for South Carolina.
Wouldn't have gotten that.
You're 1-4.
Okay.
Buck.
This is about how I expected last year to go. These are more on par, these questions.
Alabama head coach Nick Saban announced his retirement earlier this year. It ended the greatest coaching career in college football history. What was Nick Saban's first Power 5 head coaching job?
Michigan State.
All right. Well done, sir. Well done.
What was the group of five?
Toledo.
Toledo.
And I'm very proud
Go
of you.
Rockets.
I'm very proud of you because most people would have said Toledo, and then he would have said, no, we said Power 5, and they would have gone straight to LSU. They would not have remembered Michigan
State.
Well done.
No, Nick Saban's career is something that is very well documented. I feel like I should get a half point for that, but whatever.
Next up, the college football playoff, unfortunately, will officially expand to 12 teams after a decade of the 4-team playoff. Who won the first ever college football playoff national title in 2015?
It's not Urban Meyer in Ohio State, is it? How about that with the 3 quarterbacks that they rolled through that season? We didn't come here to play school. We came to play football. How about it? We're creeping back to Mount 500. I don't like this. I don't want this is what's going to kill me. This transfer portal thing is a nightmare.
Hey, Buck. Former Texas A&M defensive lineman Walter Nolan transferred where?
Ole Miss.
Oh,
hey.
He's on a roll.
Could I just throw in another question?
No, because I'm winning.
What is happening right now is the next question.
I'm winning.
Okay, we'll see.
Am I at 500?
Well, hang on now.
Count towards my score.
You are 4-4. Yes, you started 1-4. You've gotten 3 in a row.
You have 8 minutes to try and knock me off this pedestal. But I'm very
We're going like New
up.
Mexico State assistant coaching role in just a second.
Name the special teams coordinator.
Yeah.
So, Oklahoma and Texas officially enter the SEC in 2024. Missouri and Texas A&M entered the SEC in 2012. Who are the 2 teams added to the SEC before this, and what year were they added?
Missouri and Texas A&M?
Yeah, in 2012. But who were the 2 teams to come into the SEC
after?
No, before Missouri and A&M. Who were the last 2 teams to have entered the league, and what year did it happen?
Oh.
Who were the 2 newest members of the conference before Mizzou and A&M got here?
Okay. Arkansas?
That's 1.
And it's not South Carolina. South Carolina's been an SEC school. Are we waiting for something? What's happening?
I'm waiting for you to give a final answer.
Okay. Arkansas and South Carolina.
Oh, man, he's got 5 in a row.
He doesn't have the year. We need the year.
You tried to back me off of that, too.
I want to give him the point.
You tried to screw me over there.
I want to give him the point.
I want an extra point.
No, we need the year.
No, I can't do the year.
1992. Okay. But I think we should give you the point.
That's before I was born. That doesn't count.
I think we should give you the point.
It's before I was born. Do they know that?
Yes.
Did it happen?
Yes. And none of this happened before July 20th, 1993. Go ahead. Come on, big boy.
Josh, the
walk in here all chesty. Look at it. He's looking for the worst question he's got on the list.
I'm very slumped right now. The posture is subpar right
now. Dying star, he says.
Name one of the original SEC teams that are no longer in the SEC today.
Every part of me wants to say TCU, and I know that's not right. One of the original SEC teams that's no longer in the SEC. Have they since rejoined the SEC? Or is this current? Okay, that's fine. It's too many hints that I'm asking for. I am going to say, even though I know it's wrong, it's TCU.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Not even close.
We had a good run.
I mean,
hey, Buck.
So Georgia Tech's there, right?
Former
Georgia Tech,
Ole Miss running back Quinshon Judkins transfer to?
Put your headphones on if you're going to play this game.
My headphones are on.
No, you didn't. No, they aren't, because you didn't hear either of them that you were talking over while you were asking me a transfer portal question.
We were talking about the former SEC. It could have been Tulane, Georgia Tech.
Was Sewanee in there?
Sewanee.
Sewanee.
Well, conference realignment.
The University of the South. Okay, listen. Come on. That's not fair.
All right, Jackson.
Hey, Buck. Where did former Ole Miss running back Quinshon Judkins transfer to?
Oh, I feel like this just came across my timeline the other day for reasons that are beyond me. The problem is the conferences. Kentucky.
Yeah. Ohio State.
Really? That's a nice ad.
He's coming back down to earth, ladies and gentlemen.
No. Wait, the transfer portal only counts if I get it. That doesn't count against.
In
no,
what
it totally counts
participation
against.
trophy world
That's
are you living in?
absolute crap. There's no Nobody would be able to do that efficiently.
I can promise you, sir, many people would know Quinshon Judkins.
None of the legions of SEC fans in the South would have ever gotten any of those.
I don't believe that's true.
All these star players at their new locations.
Allegedly.
Buck, who is the head coach of your Indiana Hoosiers?
There are those eyes. I was waiting for that. That's the deer in the headlights I came to talk to.
Oh, no.
Your beloved alma mater. Who is their head football coach, Buck?
Oh, my God.
I have a side proposition once you tap out on this question. I have a side proposition.
Wait. No. I've got this. Back off. I'm scared. I don't remember his first name, but I know the last name and I know where he coached last. Signetti from James Madison.
All right.
Eat it.
All right.
I get that one. What's your side prop?
I was going to give you his first name and think you didn't know his last name.
Is it Frank?
It's Kurt. I wish you said Frank Signetti.
No, Frank Signetti was also in the NFL for a while. He was okay.
Yeah, it's his dad.
That makes sense.
A coaching legacy.
How about that? Eat it.
Sir, what is the University of Tennessee's official fight song?
It's not Rocky Top. Rocky Top. What is the official fight song?
It's called Down the Field.
Would have played that a lot in that 1998 BCS championship run.
Allegedly. When they never use it. They never. I don't know that I've ever heard it.
I think they play it like immediately after touchdowns and then go into Rocky Top, which everyone sings.
Yeah, because they play Rocky Top after they score. They play Rocky Top at any given moment.
But Rocky Top has never been the official fight song.
Well, that's stupid. They should change it.
Hey, Buck. Former Alabama wide receiver Isaiah Bond. Where did he transfer to?
Oklahoma.
No.
Where is he?
He's at Texas. You know who this kid is, right? He's the 4th and 31. He's the Iron Bowl catch.
Gravedigger.
Yeah.
And now he's just not there anymore.
Yeah.
Because that's college football in 2024. Mm-hmm. Be part of an iconic moment and then just leave. For a conference opponent, yes.
I mean, truly, does that hurts those players, like, ultimately, because I associate, it's easier for me to remember players because of iconic moments. Like, you can go back through any number of them throughout the course of any college football season. But when they have the ability to move year after year that way, like, they diminish their own legacy. That has to be kind of frustrating.
Long term, he does. And here's the other thing. If a defensive-oriented coach were coming in and taking over for Saban, you're making a business decision to go play for Sark. Kalen DeBoer came in and took over for Saban.
Yeah.
He's called Caleb multiple times.
Well, he's like a kingmaker for the wide receiver and quarterback position. So, yeah, I agree with you.
Buck, what position did your 104.5 The Zone teammate and supposed friend, Ramon Foster, play in college?
He was a guard in the NFL. Was he a left tackle at Tennessee?
Oh, didn't expect you to get that one.
Look at that.
You are 7-8.
Oh, that honestly is a win in and of itself. But this is the last one, right? We
got a couple more.
No. This is the audience submitted question.
We got a couple more.
I've already picked the audience submitted question.
Got a couple more.
7 and 10 or bust here. In 2022, very recently, well within your lifetime, Tennessee ended a 15-game losing streak against Alabama with a game-winning field goal. By which kicker?
The eyes.
State hero, local legend. Never pay for a drink or a meal again unless you're in the restaurant because you don't recognize it.
It was a knuckleball kick, too. It just barely squeaked over.
And I think it was partially tipped, too.
Yeah, I think it was on the way.
I don't know the kicker's name.
Chase McGrath. He's literally best friends with Titans punter Ryan Stonehouse. They do like football camps
that's right.
together.
They literally just did the McGrath Stonehouse kicking camp.
Oh, and the names were in the camp.
Oh, that one.
Incredible.
Hey, Buck. Quarterback Cam Ward, formerly of Washington State, where did he transfer to?
You need to know this. It's a big deal.
Indiana?
That wouldn't be a big deal.
That would not be a big deal at all.
It'd be a big deal if I got it.
He'd go play for what's his name? Signetti.
Frank.
This kid transferred to Miami. And
I didn't have that at all.
And they paid a pretty penny for him.
How much?
And, it's well into the 7-figure range.
Okay.
He may or may not have held out on the first day of class for a little bit more money.
No.
You didn't hear that from me. Look, you did not hear that from me.
I love him.
Okay, we're in commercial break right now, right?
I love it. He's now my favorite player in college football. If he actually did that, that is excellent.
T. Johnson on the F&M Bank chat says, how is Buck so uninformed on pretty basic college football questions?
Because I didn't start paying attention to it until we got the radio show.
Such as, Buck, in college football overtime, what is the starting field position for each team?
The 25.
Oh, okay. That one was clearly too easy.
Follow-up question is, what should it be? Because I think it should be the 50.
I like that.
Yeah, that would be a lot.
You should not be
the
in
degree
field goal
of
range.
difficulty.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm with that, but it's the 25.
It's the 25.
Okay, what's my record right now?
Hang on. Jackson, you got one while I count these?
Yeah, we're going to do one of the ones that I think we were going to throw out, and I know you're not going to get. What was the first team to ever voluntarily drop from FBS to FCS?
Drop from FBS to FCS.
Just the first team to ever say, we actually don't want to smoke.
We don't want to smoke.
Your record will be 8-11 after you don't get this.
I would struggle to even name an FCS program that's not North Dakota State.
Idaho.
Oh,
The Vandals
interesting.
would rather go back to FCS than be an independent.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Kibbe Dome, though. One of the iconic venues in college football that everyone claims to love, but no one's actually been to.
I'm just so delighted with the idea of holdouts in college football. I want that so badly. I want that more than I want air.
Tell you what, I'll be here a year from now when he's no longer here and statute of limitations is up, and I'll tell you that full story.
That I look forward to.
I haven't even talked about this on my own show. I've just kept it under wraps, and it leaked today, and so that's just between us and whoever else may be listening.
Indeed.
Let me ask you this, though. Can you name me every defending conference champion in the Power 5? Even though we don't even have 5 power conferences anymore, rest in peace, Pac-12. Can you name me those defending, or I call them reigning, conference champs?
Alabama.
Ding.
Oregon?
No.
Do I get a ding?
No.
Okay, that's fine. Washington win it?
Yeah.
Sure
the
did.
team that ended up in the national championship game won their conference. Yep.
Oh, that's right. I forgot they were the national championship game this year against Michigan. That's right.
It's been a while. Can you go Big Ten?
Michigan?
Can you go ACC?
I don't think I can.
You can't even give a guess?
Who won the ACC? Did Florida State win?
Pretty unremarkable year. Just went undefeated in the conference. Yeah. And then in the Big 12, how did that culminate?
Texas.
Sure did.
Texas.
How about that?
That's
pretty good.
You went 4 of 5. I don't really want to give you Florida State because you asked a question. So I'm going to say 3 of 5.
I should get that one.
You went 8 of 11, or 8 and 11, I should say.
That's a win.
In the actual question.
That's a win.
Look at you.
That's a win.
Can I tell you
that's
this?
not a win.
Look at you.
Can I
not
tell
a
you
win.
this?
All 3 of you look disheartened. I've dismantled
You
your
still
little
have to
game.
wear the helmet of shame.
That's fine, but I won. I won today.
The thing about it is, he's right about the body language. I wanted to be exuberant. Like I wanted to pump this chair up to the highest setting, and instead I need to sink to the ground.
That's right.
Because 8 is about twice as many as I thought you'd get.
Eat it.
You didn't use the live chat. You didn't get answers ahead of time.
I didn't. You saw my hands. I didn't Google a damn thing.
You just legitimately
I won.
flirted with 500.
Josh Pate, Late Kick Live. Subscribe wherever it is that you get your podcast. Subscribe to the YouTube channel where you can get the show itself. Do you want to stick around and talk some actual football?
I commit, yes.
You sweet angel. I'm Buck Reising. It's 104.5 The Zone.